Hi friends, I'm going to teach you how to read a clock so that it's more accurate and you understand more about telling time, so that you can really think about how to use a clock that looks like this and be very confident. Okay? Alright, so a lot of times when we see something that looks like this, a lot of students think that what they're seeing is 2:55. Okay, and we know that when the minutes is you count by 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And you think it's pointing to the 2, but it actually isn't. The correct time would be 1:55. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can definitely see it. Okay? All right, so on your clock, we're going to say that, I'm just going to draw a line between the 12 and the 1. Okay, so to prevent this misunderstanding of the hour hand, I'm going to teach you about a special room. So this is 12 o'clock, and that's its room. Okay, so anytime that this hour hand, the shorthand is the hour hand, anytime it's pointing inside this area, it doesn't matter where it is, it's going to be 12. Okay, so that means that it would be for 12 o'clock, it would look like this. Okay, now if I said 12:35, it would look like this. Okay, so this is still in the room of 12. This entire thing is the room of 12 for the hour hand, not the minute hand, just the hour hand. And this is where we write the hours. Okay, so then I'm going to do, I'm going to draw another line to the 2. Okay, and then I want to put, my hour hand is going to be, let's say, right about there. Okay, so do you see that this point right here is not on this line yet? It's not there yet. Okay, so that means what we're seeing is for the hour, this is hour, it is pointing to the, not the 2. Remember, we're in the room of 1. I wrote the 1 right here, the room of 1. So it is 1. And then over here is the minutes hand. And again, if we count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 1:55. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go and make another line to the 3, and this is the room of 2, room 2. Okay, so anywhere that hour hand goes inside of this room, that means the hour is going to be 2. You would write 2 here. Okay, because these are minutes. All right, so when you have your clock in front of you, I would like your parents to do this part, because I really want it to be done correctly, because it's very difficult to correct something. I want your parents to use a Sharpie, and I want them to draw lines just like this and put, this is the room of 12 for the hour hand. We're only talking about the shorthand, the hour hand. I want them to put the room of 1, the room of 2, the room of 3, the room of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay? Now let's talk about the minutes. The minutes is where you have this really long hand and it's going to point farther out, so we know that we need to go all the way to the outside because it's a long minute hand. Okay, so every time there is, see how this one has a little bit longer tick mark? That's pointing to the 5. So I want you to accentuate that, so, or have your parents do that. So it's 5 and circle it. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then zeros is actually 60, but we started out with zeros. Now, one tick mark, so here is my minute hand, and it goes tick. That's 1 tick. So here's 1, and then here's another 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, so that's how we tell what time it is. Okay, so when we start doing our elapsed time, we'll be able to use these clocks to really help us understand how to figure out how much time has passed. Okay, now on my website, I am going to give you a clock that you can print out if you want, and then there's hour hands for the big. You can use big hands or little hands, whichever one you want. And then this, whoops, sorry, this is the type of clock you could also print out and put, see how it has a 12? So this is the 12 room, the 1 room, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way around. So you could do that if you wanted to, but again, I want to have your parents try this and see if we can get everyone on the same page with what I have supplied you. Okay? All right. I think that's it for time. Kiss your brain.